It's such a beautiful film. We just had Hikari in studio. It was her first live TV interview, and I was honored to be the one to get to do it and to tell her in person
That was
just how
terrific. You guys
beautiful
were
it.
great together. I saw
Oh,
that
oh,
piece.
oh! You watched it?
Absolutely.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Mr. Fraser, an honor to see you again, sir. This is a beautiful performance and a beautiful movie. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, Jake.
I've got so many questions for you. It's fascinating to watch Philip sort of become so involved in these performances that they become a part of his life, and he gets to a point where he doesn't want to leave them behind because they're so real to him. I'd love to know what is the most you've ever experienced that in your own acting career, a performance that felt so real, became so true that you didn't want to leave it behind, maybe because it felt like it was part of your own life.
Sometimes you can't leave it behind. And the good news is, as an actor and on those projects, that there was a camera in the room that captured everything, and it'll always live on. But vestiges of certain roles that I've played are going to be with me regardless. And I guess the business and the nature of the job itself is when a troupe of actors come together, and filmmakers and creatives, and we bring something to the fold that's unique and important and catch lightning in a bottle for posterity forever. But after that experience of making it's over, we kind of dissipate and go on our way. Maybe we'll see each other down the road or be lucky enough to work together again. It's a job that requires you to have a sense of transience. And the best experiences I've had are ones where I do see people down the road again, and it feels like a reunion.
Well, you mentioned you're right. There is a camera in the room capturing these moments. Have you ever missed a project, an experience, a role? And so the answer to that is, I'm just going to pop on the movie because I'd like to relive that experience.
I don't typically watch my films.
You're missing out. They're great.
Oh, thank you. um, I'd rather watch someone else's, but no, I don't need to watch the movie to remember what was so good about what made me want to be a part of about it in the first place. I was there. I remember.
This might be a reach, but I feel like this film and The Whale have a really interesting connection because I felt like both of those characters are men who are kind of quietly carrying a lot of pain, and they're a little isolated, and they're sort of searching for a connection, searching for self-worth. Did you ever sort of think about one while you're on set for the other? Did you ever sort of see any kind of a shared commonality between the two?
I guess you could draw allusions between solitudes and a lack of connection for both of those individuals. And in Japan, there is an epidemic of loneliness right now. That's why a rental family agency exists. They service clients who are in need of a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, their grandparent, to stand in for them. Even if it's make-believe, even if it's only for a little while, it still has meaning. It's a business model that's been in place since the 1980s. There's probably about 300 or so agencies operating right now. And I think that the world of make-believe and the reality thereof, when they abut each other, that's where Hikari's film exists. And those who've seen this film each take away something unique, something special. It speaks to them, possibly in ways they weren't anticipating. It's something that's a journey of discovery, and it's one to be made at a rental family agency near you.
It's such a beautiful film. We just had Hikari in studio. It was her first live TV interview, and I was honored to be the one to get to do it and to tell her in person
That was
just how
terrific. You guys were
beautiful it is.
great together. I saw
Oh,
that piece.
you watched it?
Absolutely.
Oh, that means
She
a
sent
lot.
it to me and said, "It's my first live ever." You guys were great together. Thank you for that.
Well, that was all her and the film that you guys made together. I just showed up, but this is a real honor to be able to speak to you today. Thank you for taking the time.
You be well. Thanks. Bye.
Take care. See you later.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.